Okay, so this is a video that I have wanted to make for a long time. I had this desire. I even had a video that I just did make, but I didn't upload it. I deleted it instead because I thought it wasn't well made. I've come without a script and with no preparation. I also don't feel really good today. I feel like my diseases and my problems have gotten the better of me today. I feel like none of my abilities, my capabilities, my experience, my strength, my power, none of it came to use to me today at all. However, today I'm going to be talking about the sexual market value of Asian men. I will not be including Indian men or South Asian men, aka Pakistanis, Afghanistanis, people from Myanmar, or from Russia, even though both of them are a part of Asia, because when we talk about Asian and Asians, we usually don't include them. When it comes to sex and physical attraction, women place white men on the top, and then they place black men right after them. So why do you think rarely any of these groupies or serial killer lovers, aka females that love murderers, fell in love with the photos of Sung Hee Cho, the Virginia Tech shooter from 2007, because of his looks? Looks matter. And when you compare how many women fell in love with Adam Lanza, the Sandy Hook gunman, and Nicholas Cruz, the Valentine's Day shooter, then you see these shooters were both white and got hundreds of ladies after them. They attracted so many women. Cruz got over 1,000 love letters, mostly from women, and not all of them were white women. Most of them were not white women. In fact, but almost half of them were. When I was in middle school or high school, my bus driver got into an accident, and an Asian man was involved in that accident. He was driving a car, but he was a victim of this accident. There were three people involved, and all the women on the bus I'm talking about three drivers, but all the women on the bus with me, who I was sitting next to, or just like across from, they were insulting that Asian man. They said ugly ass haircut. They kept on calling me ugly shank. They insulted him, even though he was the victim. Now let's talk about the short dick stereotype. No one really knows, no one cares to explain the origins of this small dick myth, but a lot of people seem to believe it, even though this claim has yet to be proven that all Asians have small penises, or most of them do. Asian men get rejected by Asian women and white women due to looking too much like Asian women. Even getting haircuts does not change the fact they look the same as their own women do. And as a woman, you wouldn't really want to be with a man that looks exactly like you. White women and men love each other and want to be with each other. Even Indian women and men do, but they both look very different from each other. Not very, very different, but like they look different enough to pass off as a potential sexual partner or someone that you would be attracted to. A black man and black woman at least consider each other as candidates and have sex once in a while. Either they end up single or marry outside of the race when they choose to stop being sex freaks. And black people in America and black people outside of America, it's different. Now, neither of these are cases with Asian men and Asian women. Although more Asian men desire Asian women, the fact is most Asian women do not desire them. And there are some Asian men who reject Asian women, but just like the Asian man X white woman relationship versus the Asian woman X white men relationship, it is in the rarest cases. It's like comparing 10 victories to 500 defeats. These victories have no relevance in the bigger picture. So many so many Asian men usually stay away from their girlfriends/wives if they ever get any, and they claim to be nerds, and they say as if they are proud of it. I had an Asian friend that was trying to teach me math in high school. He said that he was a nerd and he was so proud of being a nerd, and he was still a virgin. Not just being a virgin, but like he never ever had a girlfriend, despite having okay looks. And like he looked good enough that a white woman and a Mexican woman would date him. He looked good enough for that, but yet he was a nerd. Thus, he remained the nice guy that would get no pussy, get nothing. But at the end of the day, most of this rejection is due to the common looks that Asian males have with Asian females. The only difference would be height and haircuts. That's how you like tell an Asian man is Asian man and not an Asian woman. Because you can't just ask them if they have a dick or a vagina. And most women have the option of going with a white man over an Asian man. Most women do have that option, whether it's temporarily or permanently. And most of them will choose the white man over the Asian man. A lot of them choose black men over Asian men as well. Asian parents are usually failed parents when they are trying to teach their son. For their sons, they are failed parents, but for their daughters, they are not failed in parenting. Their daughters have a lot more options.